One of the most persistent and widely circulated myths forming the core of the flat Earth theory is the belief in a supposed international conspiracy that, under threat of military force, bans entry to Antarctica. According to this narrative, the Antarctic Treaty, signed during the Cold War, is not meant to protect nature, but to hide from humanity the edge of the world in the form of a gigantic ice wall guarded by the naval forces of the world's most powerful nations. In reality, anyone who takes the time to read the text of the treaty, which is publicly accessible, will discover that it says the exact opposite. It prohibits the militarization of the continent and dedicates it entirely to science and peaceful cooperation. It's ironic that conspiracy theorists cite the presence of military personnel in Antarctica as evidence of edge guardians, when Article 1 of the treaty explicitly forbids the establishment of military bases, conducting maneuvers, or testing weapons. The most powerful evidence debunking the claim of a hermetically sealed continent is the plain reality of the tourism industry, which sends tens of thousands of people there every year. There is no global ban on traveling to the South Pole. The only barrier keeping the average person from walking on Antarctic ice is not armed guards or secret government orders, but the cost and logistical difficulty of the expedition. Each season, cruise ships filled with tourists, paying anywhere from tens of thousands of dollars, reach the continent's shores, and private companies even organize inland marathons and scenic flights over the pole, making the idea of a forbidden zone completely baseless. Moreover, the history of exploration provides countless examples of adventurers who not only reached the shores, but completed full traverses, crossing the continent from one coast to the other, a feat that would be geometrically impossible on a flat disk surrounded by an ice ring. Explorers such as Norwegian adventurer Borge Ausland and Mike Horn covered thousands of kilometers of ice, proving that Antarctica is a solid landmass with defined boundaries, not an infinite barrier encircling our civilization. Thus, the truth is far less sensational than the conspiracy theories. Nobody is blocking entry to Antarctica, provided you are prepared for extreme cold, environmental bureaucracy, and the enormous costs, which are the only real barriers for most of us.